All right, I am going to unbox my iPhone 17 Pro Max, 256 gigabyte, silver. I just had it delivered by UPS from T-Mobile. I have this case I bought from AliExpress. Has a little stand. I paid $10, and I bought these hydrogel screen protectors. I don't like the glass ones because they always break. I was using liquid screen protectors, and I learned that they do not protect from cracks. Totally false advertising on those. So let's just open this. I scratched out my personal information because I don't really want to be giving out my home address on the internet. And okay, so I had revealed my address just there, so I cut that out. Here's my return package for the 15 Pro, which I'm currently recording on. I had downgraded from a Pro Max to a Pro last time I upgraded because I had originally not had a PC or an iPad or anything really when I got back into iPhones again from Android, which I have been for years. I can't do the Android thing anymore. I think it's a waste of time to even try. And I thought that having the regular Pro model would be, good enough. But the battery life sucks compared to the Pro Max. I was completely disappointed and blown away by how much worse the battery life was. The battery life is rated at 20 hours of video playback on the 15 Pro. I would say probably about 6 hours of scrolling TikTok or Instagram Reels. Not that I'd spend 6 hours at a time doing it, but I will completely drain my battery within a small portion of a day. I think it's completely false advertising and very immoral the way that they advertise battery life on iPhones. I'm assuming what they do is they turn off the cellular and turn off the Wi-Fi and turn off the Bluetooth and turn have the brightness at 50%, maybe even less, when they do the test. And of course it lasts, 20 hours, or with this one, they say it lasts 40 hours. Of course it lasts that long because they adjust the settings to completely unrealistic levels and, settings, and then it lasts. But if you have your Wi-Fi on, your cellular, your Bluetooth, you're using data to stream the videos, it's not going to last that long. So my friend already has one of these, and I think he was saying he thinks it lasts about 20 hours. That's fine for me, as long as it can last from morning to night and I can be out and about and use my phone as much as I want and the battery doesn't die. I'll be happy. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do a follow-up review video. Anyways, I'm going to open this up and quit yammering on. This is a moment of truth. The packaging always looks so nice. I mean, the phone itself almost looks better in the picture on the packaging than it does once you get it out in person. And it'll never look as pristine as it does right now. Again. But that's okay. All right. Well, there you go. Looks nice. It's big. I did notice how nice the screen looks. And I think I'm going to get the screen protector on this as soon as I take that off so that I do not have to clean the screen and get all the dust off and stuff. So I'm just going to be ready to go with this. I got to get this ear hole out. All right, there's that pristine, clean screen, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to get this lined up. Okay, so I got the screen protector on. I'm not very happy about the process. I almost never have problems putting on screen protectors, and I even resorted to looking up the instructions that they included. Well, they didn't include the instructions. They included a QR code for a website that doesn't work. So I had to try to do it without instructions. And I did the best I could. It's a little bit screwed up down here. I used a card, a real card, not this thing, because this is cardboard. And it screwed up the notch a little bit, so hopefully my sensors aren't blocked. And the camera seems okay. It's a little crooked, but it looks okay for what it is. And I got a matte protector because it should be easier to see my screen in the sun. And so now I'm going to put on the case, which I have. Hopefully it does not, yeah, see, it's already causing the screen protector to peel off because I didn't get it perfectly centered. So that's great. But, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully it doesn't screw it up over time. I may go over the edge up at the top with a razor just to make it a little shorter so the case isn't touching it. I also was hoping that this case would have the Apple logo in the center because I got the white or silver iPhone this year because I like the aesthetic of Apple products, and for some reason I've been getting the dark color for years, or maybe it's what was available, but I finally managed to get, you know, an iPhone that really looks like an Apple product. You know, I like the white color on them. You know, I like the silver, or not the silver, the gold color of the new Air more than the white or silver, but there it is. Let's see if it has any charge. There we go. And we got our cable. I always appreciate getting my hands on another quality USB-C cable. You never have enough. You know what I don't have enough of these days are micro USB cables. Those are just phasing out, and it's hard to even get your hands on them anymore. But yeah, I'm going to set this up, and I will come back and give a little just first impressions. Okay, so here we are. It's all set up with my data and settings. Try to make this quality look a little better. All right. Welcome to iOS 26, introducing a new design with liquid glass. Good job. They don't know what to do these days, so they're like, all right, we're going to make the glass liquid. Personalized iPhone with new looks for app icons. I liked that last one where it looks like transparent, translucent. It's cool. I like that. Focus on what matters with liquid glass controls. Same thing. Just told us. Access menu options with controls that fluidly morph. Yeah, that's cool. It's not really, you know, not really a... Yeah, okay, cool. It'll look nice. Search is within reach and easy to access in apps. That's cool. I like that. And here we are at my home screen. My shortcuts are on. I like the camera icon, photographic styles, choose style. Standard, amber. Standard, amber, gold, rose gold, bright, neutral. I would like if there was an option to just turn on the auto edit, because I always edit my photos that I actually use for anything. I don't leave them stock, because I mean, you look at these photos and they look gray compared to this. But you know, this is called amber. I'm assuming this, you know, is going to warm up the pictures. I don't necessarily want my pictures to be warmer. Gold seems more neutral, I guess. No, it seems warmer. Rose gold. I don't understand why I would want to set like a permanent filter on my photos because, you know, like why, there's no one setting that's gonna, you know, make them all look good. You know, for every picture that I take, all right, cool, we got the 48 megapixel, that's nice. I'm surprised it's not automatically set to that. I do not want RAW because I'm not doing any kind of professional content. So I'm in my RV at my parents' house. We got the center stage, that's cool. Although I don't really like to use the selfie camera for almost anything. Even when I take pictures of myself, I turn the camera around and use the flash because it makes it higher quality. What is this, preview? I don't know what the point of this is. I don't want that. There are my documents. Apple Store, go away. And what is this? This games thing, this is just Apple Arcade, Apple Games. Okay, maybe it's just games, which does not necessarily require me to spend money. Numbers, I think that's Excel for the iPhone, right? Yeah. I do not use that right now. Preview I'm going to keep for now. I mean, that's all I got for now. I've never used the camera button, so that's cool. I know it's touch sensitive. I know it clicks. I was hoping that it would just zoom if I swipe on it. I don't really want to go swiping through all the settings. I think it's very easy to go through all the camera settings right here. And it's not doing the half press thing anyway, so I have to go to the settings. I think this new settings icon is uglier. I kind of like the glass, I'm not gonna lie. If you look down here, as you swipe through, come on, focus. Kind of reflects as it comes through it. That's cool. Camera control, camera, single click, requires screen on. No, that's not necessary. Lightly press or swipe camera control to. I turned that on when I was setting up the phone. I don't know why. Depth, zoom. Maybe I can just have it zoom. Yep. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna make sure that always just works. Yes, that is what I wanted. But it works the opposite way I expected. I don't think that's necessary. Light press. I wish that they would make it so that you could change the direction of the swipe. And also, something else that would be cool would be if they could let you use this button to scroll web pages or pages. Because why not? You know, then you don't have to have your finger over the screen while you're swiping. Because you're doing this and then you're moving your hand, and then you're doing this and you're moving your hand. So that's a useful feature that people don't even know that they need. Maybe it's an accessibility feature. Clean preview, yada yada. Let's see. How does it feel without? I like it better. I don't want to lose my screen when I'm zooming. Yeah, see, because I'm probably thinking about the next thing I'm going to do when I'm in the camera app. I'm like, all right, here I'm swiping, and I want to go back to the 0.5, so. Oh yeah, I like the visual intelligence. I am curious to see how well this works. Let's try my hand. Oh, okay, so you open it and then it's open and then you're taking a picture. And let's see what happens if we ask. It's ChatGPT. Maybe it'll ask about the fucking scabs on my hands. I am a busy hard worker and I work on motorcycles and stuff. And so, all right, this is using Google for similar images. So this is Google. The reason I enabled this, and I'm excited about this, is to identify plant and animal species. I thought it'd be cool. I'm pretty sure that it'll be possible to just see like an herb or a plant on the side of the road and be like, hey, what's that? Can I forage that and make tea out of it? I like natural medicine and herbalism and stuff. So, I think we've pretty much gone through it. I did want to see see the screen. This is something I don't love that they do, which is it reaches maximum brightness like here, and then the rest of this does nothing. I don't understand why you would just not have every bit of brightness adjustment adjust the brightness. And on top of that, it really doesn't look very bright. Let's see if I can get my... Oh, yeah, I have the Pro. I'm recording with the 15 Pro, so I can't really compare, but I will take a picture or video. Here, I can compare using my iPad. So here they are side by side. The 15 actually looks brighter. Yeah, so they have a different theme going on right now, so it's more difficult to tell. But if you look, for example, at the notes, it looks significantly brighter on my 15 Pro. But I did not mean to do that. But I think it's because of the screen protector. But that said, the 17 Pro Max is supposed to be, I don't know the specs. I don't really care that much about nits because I don't really understand nits. And I don't really care. If it's brighter, it's brighter. Or if they say it's brighter, right? But it doesn't look that much brighter. I mean, if you look at the two, you can see we're getting some distortion on the 15 Pro. I believe the resolution is slightly higher on the 17 Pro Max. You can see the screen is a lot bigger. If you're upgrading from a Pro 15 or older, the Pro Max is not just bigger, it's bigger because the Pro Max since the 16 is 0.2 inches bigger than the 15 Pro Max. So it is a serious upgrade in that regard. I think it really is the matte screen protector that I have on the 17 Pro Max that's making such a big difference in the appearance of the quality. Anyways, I think I'm going to call this video quits at this point. I wasn't really planning to do a specific review or anything, just kind of unboxing and first impressions. And I believe we have accomplished just that. So thank you for watching. I'd appreciate if you like my video or subscribe. Obviously, you don't have to. I, almost never subscribe to people. I prefer to kind of keep a clean YouTube environment. So thank you.